You hear the microwave ding. In most cases, microwaves have a preset button to cook this food for you in the perfect amount of time. You go get the bag out of the microwave and pull apart the piping at the top of the bag as you inhale the steamy air that emits a salty, buttery aroma. If you haven't already guessed what I am talking about, it is microwavable popcorn. According to Newsmax Health, it is actually a favorite snack among Americans who tend to eat 54 quarts per year. Although it may seem more convenient, microwave popcorn should be avoided at all costs. I personally love popcorn. I would eat it every single day if I could. I love sitting on the couch on a Friday night with my family, watching movies and eating popcorn. I want my family to be healthy, as I am sure you want the same for yours. So, I'm going to list ways why you shouldn't eat microwavable popcorn. This will help you and protect you from poisoning your families. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the health risks of microwave popcorn, the chemicals in the popcorn, and alternatives to cooking popcorn in the microwave. This will benefit you and your loved ones. The first health risk with eating microwave popcorn isn't even in the popcorn itself. It's actually found on a chemical that is on the bag. It leaches onto the kernels as you cook it. This chemical is known as PFOA, and it is used to grease-proof the bag. An article written by a doctor named Andrew Weil, MD, states that this chemical is a known carcinogen, it is cancer-causing, it has been proven to cause birth defects in animals, as well as infertility and tumors. It is so pervasive that it is actually found in 95% of America's bloodstreams. Now, let's talk about the second risk. It is actually found in what I love the most about the popcorn, the buttery aroma. Now that smell and steam, when you open the bag, contains nearly 4 dozen chemicals, one of which I had just talked about, PFOAs. According to the U.S. Environmental Health and Protection Agency, there's 4 dozen chemicals. And the most dangerous is the one that gives it that buttery taste. What I love the most, like I said. It is called diactyl. Now, this ingredient is used in many different foods. It's found in Twinkies, it's found in Chardonnay, actually wine, to give it that buttery taste. But it's not dangerous in those foods because it hasn't been heated. It becomes toxic once it has been heated because it vaporizes. Now, it has been known for years within manufacturing plants to cause severe respiratory disease. It's so common that it has actually gained the nickname popcorn lung. It's not just affecting popcorn manufacturer workers, it's also affecting people like you and I. Most recently, a guy who would pull apart the piping at the top of the bag and inhale the steam, a Colorado man, came down with popcorn lung from eating his favorite snack and inhaling that poisoning, tempting aroma. Now, let's move on and talk about a few easy solutions. A simple alternative to cooking popcorn in the microwave is cooking it on the stovetop. According to Kitchen's recipe website, you use 3 tablespoons of oil to about 1/2 cup of kernels. You get a big pot, you put the oil in the pot, turn it on to about medium-high, and you throw 3 kernels in there. Once those kernels start popping, you throw the remaining kernels in. And then, of course, obviously place a lid on it so you don't have popcorn flying all over your kitchen. And you gently shake the kernels over the heat, and ta-da, it's done. And it's a fun thing to do with your family. I had never done this before. I actually am a sucker for microwave popcorn, but when I started researching different topics, I started realizing how horrible it was for your family, so I decided to do it with my boys and make it a little family event, and it was a lot of fun, and it was actually really tasty. Now, if you don't want to go all out and do it on the stovetop, you can invest in what is called an air popper. According to the Walmart website, they cost anywhere from $20 to $30, and they make 18 cups of popcorn in less than 3 minutes. That's pretty convenient if you ask me. Now, in the long run, you will save more money cooking it on the stovetop or with an air popper anyways, because kernels are 4 times cheaper than microwavable popcorn. Microwavable popcorn averages about $1.20 per 100-gram bag. You could buy a 900-gram bag of plain yellow kernels, on the other hand, for $2.59. So that breaks down to 29 cents for a 100-gram bag. To conclude, I hope now that I have gone over a few of the nasty chemicals found in microwave popcorn, that's just 2 of the 4. The other 2 cause other things such as tumors in rats as well, skin issues, eczema, dry skin from the chemicals in the bag. But now that I have gone over 2 of the major chemicals, PFOAs and diactyl, and the health risks associated with eating microwave popcorn, and the 2 easy alternatives to cooking popcorn in the microwave, I hope you will go get some kernels and oil and try out the healthy old-fashioned way of cooking popcorn on the stovetop, or go invest in an air popper. Like I said earlier, although it may seem more convenient, microwave popcorn should be avoided at all costs. Using an air popper is just as convenient, and it takes less than 3 minutes, and cooking it on the stovetop is fun and tasty. I want to leave you with a quote by Maya Angelou. She said, "I know better, so I do better." Let's keep this in mind when reaching for that chemical-filled bag of kernels. We need to protect ourselves and our families.